was baked into discussions around impact, and where there was a deep willingness to use the power of investing and the power of business to address the most profound inequality in our country, that facing Indigenous peoples. And I want to share with you respectfully that this has not been my experience here. I have not witnessed that TRC call to action number 92 is being embraced and implemented in this forum. And the concept of impact in the Indigenous space, especially as defined by Indigenous people, is all but absent. So this is not intended to be a criticism, right? But rather a renewed call to action. I want to echo all of the work that's been laid down by people who have gone before us, and all of that courage, and reignite the spirit of the call to action. This is a collective responsibility that we have, and we can and must do more. Many other organizations, associations, and sectors in Canada are working hard to implement the TRC calls to action in very targeted ways, including governments, churches, educational institutions, prisons, even associations like the Canadian Association of Petroleum Producers. They're taking risks, embracing their discomfort, carving out new and brighter futures in partnership with Indigenous people, Indigenous organizations, and Indigenous businesses. And I believe the social finance sector in Canada can do that too. On June 1st, 2015, the Community Foundations of Canada signed a declaration to implement the spirit, intent, and content of the TRC 94 calls to action, all 94 calls, including call 92. Some of the other signatories to that declaration included the Community Foundation of Ottawa, Inspirit Foundation, Laidlaw, the Ontario Trillium Foundation, Philanthropic Foundations of Canada, the RBC Foundation, TD Bank Group, the McConnell Family Foundation, Lawson, the Molson Foundation, the Winnipeg Foundation, and the Suncor Energy Foundation. These are all stakeholders that have created and signed on to very specific declarations to give them a roadmap to move forward through the implementation of the work of the TRC. Maybe this forum can take a similar bold step and create a declaration that participating companies and organizations in the Social Finance Forum can sign. The philanthropic sector also set up a new coordinating body to help them, called the Circle on Philanthropy and Aboriginal Peoples in Canada, and it's still operating today. Maybe this forum can create a similar coordinating body to help guide our collective journey. But I think Senator Murray Sinclair, former Chief Commissioner of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, said it best, that we need to just start listening to Indigenous peoples. And I've heard that from other speakers here, and I want to echo that sentiment. So with those instructions, and I hope what is taken as a gentle reminder, and in this spirit, I'm going to now look to our panel, a group of brilliant Indigenous people that are leading the work, and including in the allyship space, the work of reconciliation in the economic space, all across Turtle Island. And I really appreciate the opportunity to share a few words this afternoon.